ng pag-asa mula sa masa, tulo sa masa. Ito ang aming patnubay. Bakit makawag matakot, harapin ang kahirapan, magsamahan, magtulungan, makangtan at tagumpay. Magtibaga! Huwag magtakot! Magtibaga! Huwag magtakot!
Maraming salamat, First Waterstorm Movement. Mga awiting malingaw-ngaw sa kalye at kalihon, sa mga liwasan ng mga bayan at lungsod noong 1970s.
Volume 1 for Peace, Justice, and Socialism of Professor Jose Maria Sison's newest set of books spans the years 1991 to 1995. I've been asked to give a backgrounder as to what were the most important events and issues in the Philippines and the world relevant to the purpose of advancing the people's struggle and international solidarity against imperialism and reaction, of which Professor Sison gave his views. My advantage over Vencer Crisostomo, a young activist leader assigned to give the backgrounder for Volume 2, who emailed me yesterday that he was only 9 years old during the time that the Volume 2 articles were being written, is that I was a conscious participant in the national democratic movement in these very confusing and trying times. Professor Sison's writings played an invaluable role in showing the way through the ideological and political fog and amidst the internal wranglings that were manifesting as well in organizational breakups.
The 20th century is drenched with blood of the people because of the violence unleashed by the imperialist states against them in colonies and semi-colonies and in the two world wars among the imperialist powers themselves.
I believe that an informed review of Professor Sison's scholarly writings require a certain level of revolutionary experience on the part of the reviewer. But I surmise that probably because I do not have such credentials, that the sponsors of this project chose me to do this difficult task. Indeed, many erroneously believe that Professor Sison's writings are good reading only for socialist scholars, political activists, revolutionaries, and cyber experts of the Pentagon and the Philippine government. For this reason, the launching of this book is timely and relevant at this period of global economic crisis and political turmoil. It is appropriate and useful because, as the author himself had predicted long before the current recession, the world today is in a state of serious economic disorder. The sufferings of the peoples of the world have reached unprecedented severity, and the level of consciousness and resistance of the oppressed and exploited classes against the prevailing social and economic system is steadily rising to new heights. It is often said, and unfortunately there is ample basis for this criticism, that our educational system has been designed by our colonial masters. And for this reason, it is heavily biased towards producing graduates who serve the interests of the upper classes of Philippine society and foreign interests. With due respect to my colleagues in the bar and the bench, this is particularly true among lawyers. Relevant to this statement, I recall that in November 1970, after being immersed for 12 years in traditional practice